Hey, what's up? How's it going? It's me, Kenny Roy. We're doing some animation critique here at the Arconic stream. I know it says Arconics games. Ignore that. We are Arconics. We are just Arconics. We do games too. Okay, but let's take a look at the animation here. This is from Justin. Justin, I just took a quick look before I went on here. I think there's a couple moments when this is really fun because the just the play you're having with weight and balance is really super advanced in that this is a test that you're doing that tests, it puts basically all of your knowledge to the test. There's just a couple moments I think where he's off balance, and would not be able to hold the poses that you're having him hold. Like right here, for instance, I think he's probably off balance. I think there's, one could argue that you're not really getting the correct center of gravity on this thing. But more importantly, is leading up to this moment is what I want to focus on. Let me just download this real quick. It's so much better to just open this up in QuickTime or something like that. What you want to try to do is make it so that the explanation kind of those moments is clear. And by explanation, I mean you're trying to demonstrate like very specific movements here, and the explanation of him being able to stay on balance is this swinging leg. Unfortunately, the leg swings on an arc that wouldn't decelerate him past if his body is leaned past this point. So he would have to be more directly over the pole in order for that leg to actually decelerate, slow him down. He would, in fact, he would speed up. He would not stop at that moment. He would actually speed up at that moment. So kind of the opposite of what you have going. So what you might want to do is just get his whole body a little bit more over the pole so that the center of gravity is right here, and actually let this leg do what it is trying to do by having it whip him forward. But then he can probably do this little drift to that almost off balance place, and then his legs and arms start getting involved again, and the excitement ensues. Again, there's very little explanation for this moment, how he is able to be what looks like on balance right here, and then changing nothing else, be able to extend his torso. Only his torso is changing. Changing nothing else, he extends his torso, and yet he's still on balance. So it's a more of a delicate play we're looking for. And then one more time you do it again. When I'm talking about the explanation of this moment, I'm talking about how you basically go into these poses and establish that center of gravity and establish that balance. So again, he's too far off of this pole for that leg shooting out to not actually accelerate his flipping off of the pole. It's not actually counterbalancing him because it is outside. It is basically acceleration outside the center of gravity. It's rotational inertia that's going to actually just keep him going over there. So you have a lot of great ideas, and I love cartoony stuff like this. This little man. If you hang something in the air, you're like my best friend. I wouldn't have him shoot towards here and stick the way you do. I would have him perhaps as he's falling, and have him fall nice and naturally. Have him come out of that really long hold and start falling nice and naturally. And I would have him swim and then throw an arm that's almost like a spidey web. So he's swimming and one really shoots out, and then from that he's able to grab on and pull his body back to the pole. But this is almost like he's like the Flash or Superman, he can accelerate his body. I'm not sure that it's not the choice I'd make, but it's good stuff, dude. A lot of fun things to think about there. But remember, the explanation of that balance is key. We're looking for that. We sort of retroactively think about it as an audience when we're watching this stuff, not consciously but subconsciously. All these things kind of like need to line up and feel good. Cool stuff though. Thanks a lot, dude. Keep sending me stuff. Good luck with your work, and as always, rock on.